Well, COVID-19 no longer dominates the news. Vaccines and booster shots are widely available, allowing most of us to move on.
There are some people, though, who are still living with long-term symptoms, some of which are debilitating. 10 on your side, Stephanie Hudson caught up with a long hauler patient and the doctor treating him. Stephanie?
A long COVID or long haulers is sort of like this jigsaw puzzle. There are so many pieces that don't seem to fit. Symptoms can be all over the board. Dr. Chow, a pulmonologist with Centera, runs a long haulers clinic where they're trying to put it all together.
When we first met John Cotton back in May of 21, he was angry about lingering COVID symptoms that left him unable to work full-time as a nurse anesthetist or enjoy travel with his wife. A year and a half later,
so I still get fatigued, still using oxygen at night, and if I travel by plane, I wear oxygen.
He is one of more than 450 patients seen at Centera's post-COVID clinic, started by Dr. Xian Chow.
Some of the patients have gotten better to a point where they don't need to see us anymore, and there are some that are still seeing us.
Their symptoms are wide-ranging: shortness of breath, chest pain, loss of smell, fatigue, sleep issues, and brain fog. Dr. Chow's goal is to put these pieces of the COVID puzzle together, finding patients with similar symptoms, determining what helps them, and sharing the information with other healthcare providers. John Cotton is one good example. They discovered his oxygen was going down when he slept, but he didn't have sleep apnea.
So then we started checking more and more in our other patients, and we started seeing more and more.
Now Cotton and others use oxygen at night. So the puzzle is coming together, but
I think we still need a little bit more data and guidance.
The National Institutes of Health is conducting a large long COVID study. Dr. Chow hopes when it's done in a few years, more pieces will click.
The goal for Dr. Chow and I is for me to scuba dive again, but I don't think my wife has that same goal.
Cotton has learned to cope with his new normal.
Dr. Chow said some patients have milder symptoms than Cotton, while others are worse than him. And there are some who come in for long COVID and it's determined it's something else. For instance, allergies or another disease coincidentally appeared around the same time as the person got a COVID diagnosis. Stephanie Hudson, 10 on your side.